What up though, folks? It's your boy Chef Showtime, and welcome back to the channel, Cooking with Showtime. And today, we're back in the kitchen, and we're going to be doing our rendition of an Olive Garden classic, Zuppa Toscana, or some might call Tuscan soup. Very delicious, very simple. Let's jump right into it. Here's a quick flyover of some of the ingredients we're going to be using today. To start with, we're going to need 1 to 2 bunches of kale, about 6 to 7 Yukon Gold potatoes, 2 packs of Italian sausage, hot, mild, spicy, whatever you prefer, 1 pack of thick cut bacon, Italian cheese, and seasonings. We're going to start off by making sure that we peel these Yukon Golds down. If you prefer regular Idaho, you can go with that. There's no problem, but I prefer the flavor that we get with the Yukon Gold as well as the color. We're going to make sure we peel these down, and then we're going to go in and dice them. As you guys can see, my beautiful wife is assisting me today in the kitchen. This is one of her favorite recipes. So really and truly, guys, I'm really helping her out today, all right? So we're going to dice these down into cubes, and then we're going to get these right into a bowl of water so that we can let them rest before we go ahead and start cooking those once we get the soup prepared. Make sure you dice those down really well. You don't want really big chunks of potatoes, guys. And like I said, right into the water here. We're gonna let those rest up and set them to the side. Next in our vegetable prep, we're gonna take 1 whole white onion and we're gonna dice those down. In this recipe, we like to leave the chunks a little bit bigger. It's all gonna cook down though, guys, so don't be concerned. And then we're going to go in with the rest of our vegetable prep here. We're going to go with our kale and take these right off of the stem, set them to the side because we're going to go right into the sink with some cold water and rinse these off. Old school way, just like mama did, spray them down with some cold water. Make sure you clean these really well. As everybody knows, when you buy greens from the grocery store, you got to make sure you clean them. The next part of our prep is going to chop down our thick cut bacon. You want to make these into the size that you would prefer. If you like smaller chunks, cut them smaller. But guys, we go with a medium size cut on the thick cut bacon just so we can get a good render on them once we get them into the pot. We're going right into our Dutch oven and we're going to cook these down until they're browned up. Then we're going to take them right out of this pot. We're using a slotted spoon and set them to the side. We don't want to overcook them because they're going right back in the soup as we continue to cook. It's going to leave a lot of fat in that pan, guys, so you want to drain some of that, but leave a little bit of that bacon grease in there because next we're going to go in with our Italian sausage directly into the Dutch oven. That bacon grease is going to help this Italian sausage cook down. It's going to add a lot of flavor. So we just want to break down and brown our Italian sausage completely because we're going to be removing this from the pot shortly here. So guys, make sure you're breaking that down as it cooks. The Italian sausage definitely is the star of the show when it comes to Zuppa Toscana. Adds a lot of flavor. And like I said, whether you go spicy, hot, mild, sweet, Italian sausage is definitely going to pack a lot of flavor for your soup here, guys. Next, we're going back into the Dutch oven with our chopped onion. Render that down in that bacon grease. We're going to add about 2 to 3 tablespoons of garlic. Stir that around and cook those onions down. Then we add our potatoes into the mix. Same thing here, guys. You want to give them a quick stir. Make sure we incorporate all the ingredients that we've added so far. That onion, that garlic, that bacon grease, a lot of that flavor, get it coated on these potatoes. Going with 1 to 2 tablespoons of better than bouillon roasted chicken base. This is what we're going to use to make our chicken stock, guys. We're also going in with 2 tablespoons of roasted garlic better than bouillon. Add to the flavor profile. We're going to cover everything with enough water to come right to the top of the potatoes, guys. You don't want to overfill it, just to the top. I'm going to bring the temperature up, bring this up to a boil. As you can see, it's developing a lot of color thanks to that roasted garlic and chicken. Once we've got a boil on that, we're going to give it a quick stir. At this point, we're really just checking to see if the potatoes are cooked. Once we get them to fork tender, we'll know that they're done. That's where we want them to be. Perfect. Now that our potatoes are fork tender, drop that Italian sausage right into the pot. Make it a party, give it a stir. I'm going to make sure we incorporate that into the potatoes and onions really well because from this point out, guys, it's really just adding in and checking the flavors, make sure everything is tasting correct. So give that a quick stir. Make sure you stir it all the way. Go to the bottom of that pot, guys. Get it all incorporated. Next, we're going in with our kale. Shred that down into smaller pieces, guys. You don't want large leaves of kale. Now, these will cook down significantly, but you still want to shred them down into smaller portions as you go. Give that a good mix. Make sure you get all of that kale soaked in with all of the other ingredients. Like I said, this is going to cook down. It looks like a lot, but it definitely isn't. You're probably going to have to add the kale in bunches. Once we've got that added, we're gonna bring that back up to a boil, because next we're gonna go in with our heavy whipping cream. With this, we're probably gonna do anywhere from 3/4 of a cup to a whole cup. Add that right into the pot. We're gonna give that a quick stir, and you're gonna see the dramatic change in color, guys. And we know we're in the home stretch, and man, it's almost time to eat. Beautiful, beautiful looking soup here. Now we're gonna go in with about a handful of red chili flakes, a little bit of nutmeg, which is my wife's secret sauce here. Salt to taste. A lot of black pepper. Make sure you season that really, really, really well. We're gonna mix it in after this, get all those seasonings incorporated. Mix that up while we still have a nice temperature on the soup as well, guys. We don't want to drop that temperature just yet. The kale with the Yukon gold potatoes really makes you start eating with your eyes early while you're cooking this. All right, time to add that cheese. We're going in with Italian cheese, guys. It's a nice blend here. We get this from Kroger. Don't say it. Don't say it. Didn't shred again. This is a great blend to add though, guys. Add that right into your soup. Nice couple handfuls, maybe about 1.5 cups of cheese here. Go ahead and incorporate that as well. Give it a quick stir. You want to make sure you don't leave any large chunks of that cheese all batched together. You want to give it a nice stir, get everything super incorporated. Don't worry about it. If you wanted to add more cheese, don't worry about it, because we're going to put some in on the end for garnish. Once we get that back up to a nice little boil temperature, we're going in with our bacon as well. Give it a nice squeeze and crumble that in. Stir that up, guys, and we are just about finished here, man. We are just about finished. Taste as you go. If you think you need to add more seasonings at this point, go ahead and drop those in and continue to give it a stir. Keep that temperature kind of high. My wife went in with a little bit of extra Italian seasoning on here and an extra dash and half of red chili flake. We're gonna mix all of those in, guys, and it's almost time to cover this up and let it simmer for a bit so that we can get ready to eat. Mix those in really well, get all that seasoning. Always make sure you're getting to the bottom of the pot, make sure nothing's sticking down there. We're gonna set this to simmer and drop the top. Now we're gonna be serving these in some bread bowls, guys. We were able to find these at Panera Bread. They were like 2 for $5. Definitely good if you wanna serve nice hearty soup. We're going in with 1 big ladle of that Zuppa Toscana soup right into the bread bowl. If you're not hungry right now, I don't know what's going on with you. Top it off with a little bit more of that broth. And lastly, we're gonna add some more of that shredded cheese that we did not shred. That's right. And it's time to eat, guys. Beautiful looking dish. It is super delicious. If you love Olive Garden Zuppa Toscana soup, you have to try this recipe. It is very easy. Anybody can make it. I hope you guys really enjoyed this video. And since y'all still here, man, go ahead and hit that subscribe button. Hit the notification bell and absolutely leave a comment below. Let me know what you guys think about this when you make it. It is a very, very simple recipe. Perfect fall time comfort food. So save yourself a trip to the garden and do it right at home. All right, guys, once again, thank you for joining me. It's Chef Showtime with Cooking with Showtime. And we up out of the kitchen until we back up in it, man. Peace.